farmer from central Indiana. Fertilizer sky high, sky high. I'm thinking we're going to have a food shortage this year because I think there's going to be a shortage of gasoline and diesel fuel. I bought 85 ounces of gold and quite a bit of silver.
What would gold and silver do in a stagflationary situation in our country?
When you have stagflation, they always stop spending.
Well, a lot of time they're forced to.
Get your Yankee Silver Rounds featuring coin dealer Tim exclusively online at SD Bullion. Orders over $199 qualify for free shipping. Grab yours today while supplies last.
This is Tim. Hi, Tim. Hi, Yankee. My name is Chase. I've been watching your videos for years and absolutely love them. I had a chance to speak with Tim on the phone. Oh, he wants a Tim Yankee round. Or did he get one?
No, I haven't sent it out yet.
Oh, you're going to send him out one?
Because he had another request there.
Oh, okay. I was wondering if I could be able to have a sticker and a coin capsule for me and maybe even record it on one of your upcoming videos. That's why you asked me to record this.
Yes.
Because he asked to have it recorded. Okay.
We have to accommodate him, even though we have a line of 20 people out the door.
I'm glad to hear you're healing and doing well, Tim. Hope the same for you, Yankee. Thanks again for all the great, enjoyable content that both you bring to us. I truly appreciate and happy to do business with you. And hope your day is a-okay. All right. Well, thank you so much, Chase. You're going to sign a sticker, right, for Chase?
Yes, we can do that right now. Some
now.
guy screwed this up with a Yankee on there or something.
You get a lot of notes like this, don't you? People
Yeah,
writing you and thanking us for the content.
Well, I understand these things sell for like $100 on eBay. I can't see it because my eyes aren't that good, but Yankee says it's still here.
Remember I put that in here?
America's Cup in there. It's in a 4x4 bag. You're absolutely right. Let's see.
10 ounces.
Yeah. It is actually the same price as a 10-ounce bar, and that is $800 even.
Wow.
All right, take care.
I told you. I told you it was going to go.
I've had a lot of people. You're just putting that on screen.
Right.
The Isle of Man is famous for so many things, and if you're a bike racer, every chance you get to see the Isle of Man TT, you're going to go watch it, and it is absolutely amazing. These guys fly their bikes on these backcountry roads. It's just amazing.
What do you have now, Tim, in stock?
Oh, nothing. We're out of everything.
No, I know your story.
Yeah.
You got way too much.
Ask a stupid question and you get a stupid answer. Well, I have, you remember the silver proof sets?
Oh, do I?
I got another whole batch of them. I mean, as many as I had before.
People bringing those in?
By the box load. And
wow.
It was that we were paying a lot for them, so we couldn't afford to sell them at spot. But this market has been pretty steady. The hedge funds force it up, and then it dribbles down a little bit, and then it goes back up, and it dribbles down a little. So I say we're probably going to use something, because it's a 75 and change, probably something like $76 spot, and just set that, and then not worry where it goes.
Good for you. Can I ask you a question without you saying the word hedge fund?
Oh yes, I know. I don't ever use that term.
No, let me ask you a question. You're not allowed to say hedge funds. Are you concerned at all, Tim, of the possibility of stagflation?
Not yet.
Not yet?
Not yet. I want to see how this comes out.
Oh,
I think
am.
Trump, it seemed like this morning he's losing patience. If he's just not willing to send negotiators again to Pakistan, that means that they're sitting down and discussing, who do we bomb now? My concern is, if they're stalling, and they've been stalling for weeks, there's a reason why they're stalling. And honestly, I think they're still working on the bomb. It may not even be in Iran. How many weeks has it been? I mean, atomic scientists are saying they have enough to enrich and make up to 11 bombs. And they can do this within weeks, a few weeks. Well, it's been several weeks. So if they're still working on the bomb, and my personal opinion is they are, Trump and Israel better be planning the next step.
Okay, this video is going to get hammered in the comments. I just know there are a lot of people that are upset. Okay, could you at least say,
my
please?
Opinions
Could
are
you at
my
least?
Opinions.
I know it's your opinion. I have slightly different ones, I think. But could you at least say, right now, please like and hype this video?
Hype the video.
Yeah, just hype. There's a hype button. You can do that.
Well, doesn't everybody watch your videos?
Okay, well,
already?
just say. Okay, fine. You don't have to like it.
Oh, I love your videos, except when I'm on them.
A lot of people are upset at what's going on with Trump. I don't want to go down the war path anymore.
It's not Trump. Let's say it's George Bush, or let's say it's Obama. Obama probably would not send them plane loads of cash again, because I think he's even saying, wow, they are that bad. The whole world should understand how bad this situation is, because if they had the bomb tomorrow, okay, they would not put it on a rocket and launch it toward Israel, because they know that if they put a bomb on a rocket, Israel would shoot it down before it got 6 feet off the ground. Okay, the plan has never changed. It was the same plan back in the 80s. They would take their bomb, put it on a delivery van, the kind of van that you see every day in Tel Aviv. They would take it to Tel Aviv and detonate it there. That has always been their plan. And people shouldn't take this lightly, because if they did that, it would incinerate hundreds of thousands of people. But look at the map where Israel is, surrounded by other small countries. Millions of people would die from radiation poisoning. Sure. The Iranians don't seem to care about that. And I honestly, they're stalling too much. They've been stalling for weeks, and all they need is weeks.
Okay, now you understand why I put the trigger warning on the thumbnail. Let's backtrack just a bit to the stagflation, because I don't want to let that go.
There's a little secret that most of your followers don't understand.
What is that?
I'm a lot older than most people that are even watching your video.
Right, that is true.
And, I remember...
They call you a boomer. They discount you big time.
I remember in my childhood that we had, when the air raid sirens went off, you'd dive under your desk and cover up your head, and the teacher would go right down the row of windows and bring the blinds down to every window. I lived not far from New York City. New York City was a target that the Soviets mentioned many times, okay? They had a list of targets. And so anywhere who was near one of these targets was listening for an air raid siren. I asked my father, I said, are we safe if they're bombed? He said, no. No, we're not even close to being safe. You have to be in Kansas if New York City gets bombed. That is the state of modern atomic warfare. Nobody lives.
Nobody
okay?
lives.
And
it's awful.
It's,
can't happen.
Even if they don't have a great bomb that they detonate and kill anybody, the outcome is not going to be pretty.
Okay, let me bring it back to stagflation.
Yes, stagflation.
Let me define it really quick for people to understand. It's economic stagnation coupled with inflation. Now, normally when you get recession, prices drop, right?
Yep.
But when you have, an economic downturn coupled with inflation, prices go up, unemployment is going up, GDP is dropping. Are we headed there?
Well, the American people are not as stupid as you think they are. They stop spending. When you have stagflation, they always stop spending.
Well, a lot of time they're forced to.
Well, obviously they're going to have food and shelter,
exactly,
et cetera, et cetera. But you also get a lot more homeless people. And that's 40% of the homeless people in America are in California. I would say that's a place maybe you don't want to be if we have stagflation.
I think we are on the edge of a stagflationary crisis. He's going to get his chairman confirmed, I believe, for the Federal Reserve. I
does
think
look like it
it
that
does
way.
look like that's going to happen. Now, that guy strikes me as someone that might do Trump's bidding. Here's the deal. When you cut rates, you increase the likelihood of inflation. That's the problem. We're in the Fed is in a tough situation. You got to admit to that.
Well, give the American people some credit. They've been pretty good at adjusting whatever the situation is.
Okay. What will gold and silver do?
I mean, except for Congress, by the way.
Okay. What will
The
gold?
American people always adjust. Go ahead.
I apologize for cutting you off. I'm going to get in trouble for that. What would gold and silver do in a stagflationary situation in our country?
Well, there is always supply and demand. And if people are selling their gold and silver and not buying gold and silver, it would be foolhardy for the powers that you don't want me to talk about to be boosting gold and silver. They should be dropping in a period of stagflation.
Wow. And I think quite the opposite.
Walk in the back room once in a while.
Go ahead.
Going to Snap Shop, I wouldn't be at all surprised to see a major incident that will wrap this up.
Whoa.
Well, I'm
Should
ready.
wrap it up.
Yeah, I'm ready too.
I tell you right now, from what I see from an investment standpoint, I think gold is more stable than silver. You know, I think
Traditionally has been.
I think gold still has some way to go.
Yeah,
I don't know about silver.
Yeah, it is. Gold is in a narrow range, and I have to admit that the wholesalers are paying less for it than what you're seeing on the screen. Right now is what is around 4,700, and let me see if we got the right things here. Yeah, it's around 4,700, and the wholesalers are paying maybe 4,500 to 4,600. They just, it's been that stable, and silver is easy for the hedge funds to play with. So they can force it up.
It certainly is.
From now on, I'll have the wholesalers send them directly to you, so I don't have to deal with the post office.
Well, I got faith in you, so you just go back and make some money, okay?
I'll be glad to do that.
We'll keep in touch.
I appreciate it. You're one of my best customers, and you've got more patience than any of them.
Well, just got faith in you, and I know you're doing the best you can. Okay. Thank you, Tim.
All right, take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Are we still interested in Eagles? Okay, so you're getting 10 backdate Eagles. You have a lot of options there. And 7 Benjis and a dime. And I would say, looks like 2011 has close to 10 in it. I would say find one like that.
Okay.
Or if there's a date that this gentleman prefers. 2001's fine. 2002 is fine. If they're not all tone, that would also be a good idea.
Okay.
I've heard that the Feds had to bail a couple banks out this week, the big ones. You don't hear about it, but I read about it. That's
one of my hot points,
Yes.
If they ever implement Basel III, we have some very, very big banks that are in serious trouble.
Well, they've ignored that. They've ignored Basel III.
Yeah, they've kicked it down the road to 2028.
Amazing, huh?
Isn't that sad? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the reasons why they pushed Basel III down the pike, because they didn't want the capital reserve requirements that you keep talking about.
Oh, yeah.
You got to push Basel III out. That's what the United States has done.
Yeah.
I had a good friend around here. He told me back in 2011 to buy gold and silver. So I bought 85 ounces of gold and quite a bit of silver. I've got silver at 30 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100 ounce. I'm a farmer from central Indiana. I'm thinking we're going to have a food shortage this year, which will carry into next year, which if you don't have pasture, you can't feed cattle, so they have to sell the cattle. Fertilizer sky high. I'm cutting back on my corn. I'm putting more beans out. And the nitrogen went from 28% nitrogen went from $365 a ton to $400 a ton in 1 week to the start of the next week, $500 a ton. I can store 2 semi-loads of diesel fuel at a time, and I'm wanting to store more because I think there's going to be a shortage of gasoline and diesel fuel, and there's a lot of people going out of business. They don't talk about. I think it'll be quicker than what you think. I think it'll start here in 26, maybe really get going in 27.
I agree with him, Tim. I agree with him
100%. There are a lot of changes that can be made still.
We need it fast.
And getting us out of Iran is probably the best thing they can do right now.
They got to do that.
You got to remember one thing. J.P. Morgan, that's where it all starts from, the silver.
Yep.
Totally right.
They're the ones that calls all the shots. They're the
They
one
do.
that dictates.
Yep. Especially with the SLV ETF.
Yeah.
I thank you, and thanks for working with Tim.
Well, you're more than welcome. Thank you. Enjoyed.
Do you mind just taking one from one tube and putting in that one?
That is fine with me. Give him the tube, right?
Yeah, we can do that because we've got other tubes.
Cool.
And I had these all counted out for you. How would they make these bags?
What? Those are tiny.
For putting your crack rocks. And I have to get you off your script. The reason I put this in a separate bag is that's to fill out the purchase, but also give you something that's worth having. So my favorite coin is the Winged Liberty dime.
Also known as the Mercury dime.
Oh, yeah, boy, I'm surprised somebody didn't say, no, it's not a Mercury dime.
And seriously, you're going to trigger so many people in the comments with your little diatribe there. You don't care, do you?
What, they don't want Trump to get out of Iran?
No, they didn't want him to go into it in the first place, Tim.
Well, that's...
He campaigned on a lot of... He campaigned differently than he
Yes,
acted.
yeah.
You admit that, right?
What I said about Iran is absolutely true. It's been true for almost 50 years. That is their plan. And people can say, oh, no, they'd never do that. You ask any atomic scientist anywhere in the world, and they'll tell you, yes, that is the threat. It's not one bomb. It's the death and destruction over a wide area that one bomb will cause. Now, the Chinese certainly know that. The Russians know that. But are you going to blame Israel when that bomb goes off for releasing all 350 of their nuclear missiles? I mean, if it's doomsday for millions of people, then nobody cares. And so maybe they launch one at Russia and one at China. Where are they going to send their missiles? They're going to send them here. You can't have a nuclear war ever. And the people who talk about this, Israel's the aggressor. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who is the aggressor. The mullahs in Iran want to get a nuclear bomb so they can bomb Tel Aviv. It's been the plan forever. And that can't happen. And we can't let that happen because who are you going to trust to stop it? Great Britain, Germany, France, Italy, who's going to stop it? That's the problem that Trump was faced with. Mm-hmm. He's trying to prevent that one bomb going off, which would be the end of everything. And it's not just talk. You ask any atomic scientist anywhere in the world, and they'll tell you what the ramifications are if we don't stop them. So.
All right. Wow.
This is going to get me in trouble. Because every time he takes pictures, I get call after call after call. I get a whole week's worth of calls. Hey, you still got those Britannia bars? Oh, you know that long skinny thing? How much is that?
The Kit Kat bars.